Lisbon, the home to around 500,000 people in the actual city itself, or about 2.8 million, or between 2 and 3 million within the sort of wider city limits. And I'm here right now at Praça do Comércio, or Commercial Square, one of the, if not the most famous sort of tourist attraction, landmark sort of place that you want to come. Lisbon, like I say, is home to, depending on the sort of area you look at, anywhere from 500,000 to up to 3 million people. It is also the home of Benfica, the most successful football team in Portugal. In this video, I'm going to be taking you around Lisbon. We'll have a little bit of a look around, might get some food as well, something very Portuguese, and then we're going to head down and do the stadium tour of the most successful team in Portugal, Benfica. Bucket list stuff, it really is. If you could remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, that'd be tremendous. But first, just check out this incredible city. So even in the tube stations, they have some amazing art and just things to see and stuff. I'm not 100% sure what a lot of it means, but I imagine that this here would be the sort of like colonialism and the adventures that the people in the boats would have gone in to go and discover new worlds. I believe, look, if we take this north, I imagine that this is the Iberian Peninsula of Spain and what would have been Portugal in its earlier days. Maybe this part of the whole kind of peninsula would have probably been Africa, and then maybe islands that they were trying to explore as they went out towards the world to explore for new lands. Right, and I actually just need to see. This is the back of the club shop here, and the tours literally just start around here at gate 17, at gate 15 now, as you can see. But let me just double check something. Yeah, it is real. It is real. I'm in utter disbelief that I'm here right now. It's literally like bucket list stuff that I'm able to come and visit these stadiums at the moment. Like, how am I actually in Portugal and not in the UK making videos? It just makes me so happy. Honestly, I've got some incredible stuff to tell you about Benfica, but firstly, yeah, a couple of top line stats before we get in and start the tour. Of course, we just know this team as Benfica in England and the UK, but Sport Lisboa e Benfica is their official name. They were founded in 1904, so from the day that I'm filming this, they are 117 years old. And they are Portugal's most successful club with the most amount of trophies won, but we will be getting into that a little bit later in this video. When we go to the museum, I'm going to be showing you and telling you a lot about everything that they've won. It's absolutely incredible that the European curse, you're not going to want to miss out about that. So yeah, they do have 2 European Cups. Again, we'll go into this in more detail with the legend of Eusébio, who would have won them for them, but they have lost, I think, 8 European finals since then. Every single one they've been in, they've lost. They have a curse. There's a curse on this club when it comes to European trophies. So yeah, stick around because you don't want to miss out about this incredible fact. They play here at the Estádio da Luz, otherwise known as, or translated to, the Stadium of Light. And I'm going to say it again, a little bit different to Sunderland.
Stadium of Light, 65,000 seats. It's the biggest stadium in Portugal. It was inaugurated in 2003, one of the 10 stadiums built here for the Euro 2004. The final of the Euro 2004 was here in our stadium. Sadly, Portugal lost against Greece in that final. After that, we hosted 2 Champions League finals as well. 2014, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and 2020, Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, so that's supposed to be the sort of like fans celebrating, and you say that's where the ultras sit, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's where the atmosphere is.
From the glass to the glass.
Yeah.
Okay. On that side. And Sagres is a Portuguese beer.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, I know that. Yeah.
You should have.
And so, obviously, you're playing in a few days. Is it Visio you're playing? How do you say the name of the team?
Against Vizela.
Vizela, that's right.
Yeah.
And so, would it sell out for a game like that? Or?
Well, it right now it's not selling out, never, because the maximum capacity from the 65 they sell 58,000.
Okay.
But it will not be sold out because it's a small team that just came to the first division.
Yes.
Benfica is in third place, so it's not. In
I was just wondering, so it would be like Porto, Sporting, you'd sell out.
Yeah, or if Benfica is in one of those winning rampage, it will be all the games.
Of course.
Yeah. We'll give some laps around the stadium with the help of some foot here. She will land and complete the logo.
Oh yeah, so the Eagles, isn't it, right? And so the Eagle will land on there.
Exactly.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace does it as well.
In England, yeah, nice. Oh, cool.
Six. So I have those fun facts.
He has 6 fingers.
We'll be defended with 6 fingers.
Wow.
You shouldn't be a goalie.
Yeah.
Eusébio is the main character of this generation. He is the first Portuguese player to win the Ballon d'Or and the only one to this day to win it playing in Portugal.
So it's the away dressing room, and that means that
exactly.
people have been kicking the door with when Benfica win.
Exactly, and Benfica will not switch the door because the next team will see that and it will help them.
Ah, yes,
right?
of course.
This machine is for them to clean the boots. So each star represents 10 national titles.
Yeah.
We have 37, this means that in 3 titles a 4th star will grow. The eagle is a symbol of justice and is an animal that always flies above their enemies. That's what we want for Benfica. There's only an element of the symbol that changed in the history of our club, that's the Portuguese flag. When Benfica was founded, Portugal was still a monarchy. So that will be the Kingdom of Portugal flag, blue and white. This is the Republican flag of Portugal, okay? Pluribus Uno means all for one. This shows the unity between the 2 clubs that united to create Benfica. Our full name is Sport Lisboa e Benfica. So Sport Lisboa was a club and Benfica was the other one. Don't confuse sport with sporting, okay? It does not have the ink in the end. Sport Lisboa was this team. They already were a football team, so you see the ball of the modality in the middle. Yeah. Benfica was a great biking club. So you have the biking wheel.
Oh, that's a biking wheel. Ah, okay, yeah.
In Brazil, you have a lot of canoeing pads, in the jersey because the clubs began with that. Here in Portugal was a lot of biking, so you have a lot of teams with the wheel of the bike. We play in reds. I think it's the same reason as you guys. Cheapest colors to create back in the days. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And there's a team called obviously Santa Clara. Yeah. Why is their badge almost identical to?
So they were created as a satellite of Benfica, and they used our kits because they didn't have money for it in 1940 something. The only difference is we have the eagle and they have the Azor. It's a bird from the island of Azor, and the reason why Azor is called Azores, of course.
So glory, victory, and then there's one in the museum as well.
Yeah, called like the stadium, exactly. So Vitória, Glória e Luz in Portuguese.
Yeah.
They will live until 50, so you have plenty of time to come back and see them fly in the game day. And they work like a football team. They basically train every day. In the game day, the tutor will decide which one flew better during the week. She'll be the one starting in the game day. Okay? So they compete between the 3 of them to be the starter. They stay here until 6 in the afternoon, then they go to the museum where they stay overnight. Oh, okay. In the game day, only the starting one will count. Wow,
got some interesting facts there, like the Benfica badge. Who knew that the circular bit was like the spokes in the wheel of a bike, because it was a former like cycling club when it was made, and you have the eagle on top. They are known as the Eagles. The tour guide also told me about the Santa Clara badge, which I'll put on screen. Maybe I'll put it on screen when we were in there. But yeah, I've seen Santa Clara play on the channel before, and I noticed that their badge was almost identical to Benfica, and they were originally an offshoot of Benfica apparently. So there are so many intricacies of Portuguese football that I find fascinating. The Belenenses clubs, I was also chatting to the tour guide about that, as well as like loads of other things, like the fact that Sporting, Benfica and Porto, the 3 biggest clubs in Portugal, had completely rebuilt completely new stadiums for the Euros that was obviously here in 2004. I find it absolutely intriguing that the 3 biggest clubs have got brand new stadiums now purely because of the Euros that were played here. But we're about to head into the museum now. As you can see, look, the Museo Benfica Cosme Damião, which is just around here, and yeah, should have all of the trophies in, as well as a bit of history of the club, the founder of the club, who I've seen in murals all around here as well. So yeah, let's get in there. We have here the Portuguese Cup, and look, there's boats on there, as well as like symbol of Portugal. Wow, the Portuguese Cup of 2016-17. This is the Liga Nos. This is the equivalent of the Premier League. Here's another one round here. What is this big trophy here? Nos 3 times Champions League trophy. Champion League trophy. So this must be if you win it 3 times in a row, I imagine. Wow, look at the size of that compared to this one here. So actually this first exhibit here is all about this man, the Brazilian Luisão, who I think the tour guide told us was he has the most appearances as captain for Benfica. And look what he's won. Look, 6 titles, 3 cups, 4 Super Cups and 7 League Cups. 599 matches, 49 goals, not bad for a centre-back. As you come through here, you can see some of these trophies for athletics, for cycling. So you remember tour guide was telling us that it was a cycling club as well when it was first originally made. There are some of the cyclists of Benfica. Hockey, a rugby trophy as well as basketball. So that's very similar to a lot of clubs that you even see in the UK. Especially, like, I've done a lot of looking into Queen's Park and other clubs like that. They started as like sports clubs before transitioning into sort of just the pure big football clubs that we know of today. But I do think that there are still arms of Benfica that play other sports. But obviously, a lot of you lot will know Benfica through the football bicycle. And of course, this is why there is the big circle on the badge, is the wheel of a bike. Who knew? Starting there all the way round, we can keep following these around. These are all the Portuguese Cups that Benfica, the football team, have won. See on here, Taça de Portugal. Looks amazing, they've got the ships on there. Wow, that's one of the most unique sort of domestic cups I've seen. Let's see if there's any more around here. God, oh my God, this is just a treasure trove. Starting in 35, 36, that is their first league win. And they must have changed the trophy, because yeah, the one that you look at now, I mean, we've changed the trophy. In England, the what is the Championship trophy now looks like what the old First Division trophy was. We now have the Premier League trophy, but I feel like this is what the old First Division looks like. Here you go, look. Campeonato Champions Nacional de Football. Champions of National Football, First Division, 56, 57. Look, I do have Wikipedia up right here. They did win it in 56, 57. And that's what the trophy would look like as we keep coming round, look. These are the amount of league titles that the Benfica men's football team have won. Still going round here. All the way up here to 2014-15. Then I imagine that the trophy would have changed. So they've won it since then in 16, 17 and 19. But like I say, the trophy looks a little bit different nowadays. There's like some dragons on there. Wow, that is insane. There's a ship on there. A lot of the trophies that I'm seeing in here do have ships on them. Must be a nod to the old colonial past of Portugal, of course. But look, yeah, this is the Lisbon Championship, which kind of reminds me in a way of potentially the Glasgow Cup, something I've seen a lot in Celtic, Rangers, trophy rooms, as well as I think I've seen them elsewhere as well. Hampden Park, for example. But yeah, I feel like that'd be more like your Glasgow Cup. It's probably no longer around anymore. Wow, I just love seeing all these trophies. Look, some of these things here. The Honour Cup. We've got more Honour Cups. Look at these things here. But also, yeah, look at this thing. This has got Porto on it. This is a big cup of the General Cravero Lopez Cup. We've got the Press Golden Cup. Of course, football is a lot more organised now in its competitions and stuff, isn't it? But all these old trophies from years gone by are still proudly displayed here at Benfica's museum. And here are the big two. You may not recognise these trophies, or you may think it looks a little bit like the Euros trophy. You'd be right in saying that. It does look a little bit like the Euros trophy, but this is what the old European Cup used to look like before we got the trophy that we have now in the Champions League. And even at some stages through the European Cup, it used to look like this. This is what Real Madrid won 5 times in a row, and what Benfica won twice in 61-62 and 60-61. And yeah, despite their rich history and all their trophies won, there is a curse on Benfica that I need to tell you about right now, and it's absolutely incredible. Incredible from a historical standpoint and just through like the love of my love of football and stuff like that, of the game itself. It's just an incredible story, but I'm sure if you're a Benfica fan, it would be incredibly frustrating. So after the 1962 Cup final, legendary manager Béla Guttmann reportedly approached the Benfica board of directors and asked for a modest pay rise. However, despite the success he had brought to the club, he was turned down. Upon leaving Benfica, he allegedly cursed the club, declaring, "Not in 100 years from now will Benfica ever be European champions again." Since then, Benfica have gone on to lose 8 European finals in 63, 65, 68, 60, 83, 88, 90, 2013 and 2014. Before the 1990 final played in Vienna, actually where Guttmann was buried, Eusébio prayed at his grave and asked to no avail for the curse to be broken. So yeah, they've played numerous European finals since that 62 one, where their legendary manager then asked for a pay rise. He said, "You'll never win a European trophy again." And it's not just the European Cups where that has happened, but also Europa League finals, UEFA Cup finals as well. So yeah, a really, really unlucky club. But maybe one day, you know, they can win a European trophy again. I'd love to see it. They're a huge club, Benfica, who deserve to be winning big trophies. And look, here is, what's his name? Cosme Damião is appointed the captain general of Sport Lisboa e Benfica. And he was one of the very first players, managers, and of course he was the founder, actually, of the club as well. So this man, who there's murals of him around the stadium, paintings of him everywhere, he was the founder of the club. He also played for the club and he managed the club as well. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. This museum is honestly amazing. I think it was only, I've got a feeling that the museum and tour tickets were like €12, about £10 for all of this, honestly. Genuinely one of the best I've been to in Europe. Here he is again, look, Cosme Damião. I hope I'm saying that right. Born in 1885, died in 1947. Founder, player, captain, manager and head man. Determination, courage, passion and unlimited dedication to allowed him to transform Sport Lisboa e Benfica into a national symbol since an early stage. For many years he personified the club itself, occupying several positions, becoming a major figure within Portuguese sports. And look, yeah, here he is. This is the founder of Benfica. This is the man we've got to thank for being here, for me being here today and bringing you this vlog. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now making this video. So, thank you very much, sir. We have a whole section here dedicated to Eusébio. Look, 614 matches, 638 goals, 1 Ballon d'Or, 11 championships, 1 European Champions Clubs Cup, I'm not 100% sure what that is, 7 silver balls, 2 European golden shoes. Yeah, as I may have told you when I was in there, that's genuinely one of the best tours I've actually done in Europe. And look, here is the Eusébio statue. What an absolute legend. 2 European Cups that he's won here as a player. But I just want to have a quick look in the club shop. I obviously just have to show you the Eusébio statue, pride and centre right here at the Benfica Stadium, the Estádio da Luz. But let's go and have a quick look in the club shop. So yeah, the club shop right by the Eusébio statue, just around the corner there, is where you want to come and purchase your Benfica tour tickets. And like I say, I think it was about €12 for the tour and museum. Unbelievable value. One of the best like price tours I think I've ever done. Absolutely loved it. I hope you've learned a little bit about Benfica as well. I'm never going to look at the badge the same anymore now that I know the circular bit is a tyre from a bicycle, and that's how the club kind of started. Yeah, if you could remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, that would be absolutely fantastic. I hope these videos show you a little bit about football clubs that you wouldn't necessarily know, such as the bike tyre thing, and maybe take you in and around like unique places. Let me just come out of the wind a little bit here. Yeah, unique places. Like even here next to the stadium they have this kind of little sort of training pitch kind of thing here that maybe kids use or something. But yeah, look at this, an absolutely beautiful day here. It's a little bit chilly right now, but absolutely glorious in the sun. If you could, like I say, remember to hit that like button. It really, really does help. I'll leave some videos on screen. I'll leave my stadium tour playlist as well. I've done stadium tours at Barcelona, Real Madrid, Ajax, as well as loads in the UK, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Celtic, Rangers. So if you want to check them out, click on that playlist and you can watch them right now. A massive thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.